あ、あ、聞こえる？聞こえます？
聞こえる。
オッケー。じゃあやっていきますかね。グリードウォール、スタート。ぼんやり。まあ、明るい方がいいか。こんなもんでいいか。そういうペンどんなもんかわからんで。チュートリアル有効。字幕は有効。スタート。難易度。このモードでは仲間はより強くなり敵は攻撃性が低くダメージも少なくなる。まあ、これでいっか。通常でやっていきます。
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
え、キャラメイクあんのこのゲーム？マジ？このゲームキャラメイ
結構
クあるの？
綺麗やな。
マジ？キャラメイクあるん？キャラメイクしてから始めればよかったな、配信。すごっ。イケメンでいこうかな。これかっこよくね、こいつ。こいつもいいな。あのね、進撃の巨人の、あの人みたいや。団長みたいな。え、キャラメイクあるん？これマジイケメンじゃね？どうしよっかな。これいいな。いや、こっちかな。待っても、キャラメイクあるなんて聞いてねえでな。どうしよう。こっちのかっこいいか。この人かっこいいな。 これかな。これかっこいいな。
時代に合わせよう。
これかな、やっぱり。ヒゲ。猿やん、これ。かっこいいな、このヒゲ。これかな。できるやつっぽいのがいいな。まあ、眉は細い方がいいか。これでいっか。肌の色。肌の色よくわからんな。こんぐらいでいっか。髪の色。やば。めっちゃ印象変わるやん。まあこれでいっか。目の色。青っぽくするか、目は。あなたのプレイスタイルに応じて開始スキルを選択してください。スキルツリーが開いています。戦士、近接向き。このプロフィール、戦場でのコントロール向き。技術。魔法どうしよう。魔法か戦士どれがいいと思う？基本俺戦士なんやけど、いつも。こういうゲーム。
魔法。
やっぱ魔法かな。せっかく魔法があれんでな。しかも、ホグワーツやれない男のとか言ってるんでさ、配信。魔法でやるべきやろ、ここは。ホグワーツに対抗するわ、俺。魔法で。魔法で行こうじゃねえか。最初から割り振られるのこれ。どうしよう。メンタルパワー取っとくか。それによってあなたに独自な方法でクエストをクリアし、世界を探検することができます。カリスマ。商人のいいねをわずかに下げることができ、仲間の戦闘能力をわずかに上げます。簡単なポーションを作ることができます。どれかな。あ商人か、まだ、これ欲しいけど、まだ早いよな、多分初期では。科学の力か、スタミナレベルかな。 これもいいな。なんていうのやこれ、直感。まあでもどうしよう。スタミナレベル上げとくか。 OK。 開始する。
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched
Nan
the palace from
kabusune.
cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside
いや俺は
himself.
満足やけど。
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the
Descuida.
responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go
横
and
か
see
ら
them
見
in
る
his
と
name.
ブス。
まあまあまあまあ。
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
スタイルはいいな。てかね、これ感度早すぎやろこれ。えスティックちょっと動かしただけでめっちゃいくやん。お姉さん、貴族に話す。
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
いい仲間にはなれないと思います。労働者。
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
どこ行けばいいつうか。こっち？行けない。感度早くね、マジこのスティックの。母親に別れを告げる。でも
設定で変えられるんじゃね。
いやマジ感度早い。
Green blood.
グリーンブラッド。
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey,
Tatakai.
our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of
私は
your
もう子供ではないから
protection. I'm not
あな
a
たの守りはいらないよ。
Is that so?
そうなのか。どれどれ。
Fight with honor!
3回攻撃。攻撃はどうやるん？アメインアタック。おら3つの攻撃から身を守る。いたー急にやん。痛すぎむずい。こうか。フルーツに実力を証明しよう。ほら影の衝撃と。
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
もちろん。
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics.
Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, thanks all the same.
遠慮し
I've
てお
quite a
く。
few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle.
ありが
You'll
と
always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed
Thanks.
for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you,
う。
are
あ、
you?
一緒に来てくれるよ。こう連れていくことについてお前、一緒に来てくれて嬉しい。
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration.
母に別れを告げるということで
The thought
いっ
of
ぱいだ
bidding
っ
my
た。
mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
まず話の流れ早すぎてさ、何を今からするのこの人らは。カメラ感度、あ、カメラ感度ゲー。カメラ感度下げるか。まあちょっとあれか。よしよし。行くぜ。
今さらやけど音小さい。
え、やけど音？ああ、音小さい？オーディオ？でもマックスじゃねこれ。マックスですね。あれこいつどうやってしゃがんだこれ。あ、これでしゃがむか。OK？ こっちで。
What is this? Have you not been taught to
王
know?
女。
I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
え？
I'm sorry.
こいつカ
I'm
ッカー
having
って言われ
trouble
たけ
getting
ど、
used to your condition.
王族な
Come
ん？
now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
母
Yes,
子
but
は
the idea of leaving you behind, alone
なんか
and
病気
ill.
なんかな？
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time.
I know,
赤ちゃん病気なんや。
but it brings me comfort. But
それ
to
はそ
know
の
my
病
son
気の
is left on a mission to heal his people.
あれ探しに行くのね。
It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
これは
A family heirloom.
家宝。
Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
家宝もらった。おお、帽子かぶったやん。いいね。男前になった。スプリント。お、ダッシュ。なんか薄暗えな。クルス
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
業者ど
In
こ
the
に？
lower boroughs, near the
スラム。
port.
Right then.
ス
We'll
ラ
put
ム
it
街
on our list of visits.
ん？クルツ。クルツは近接戦が得意。重い装甲を着用して戦います。信頼関係疑わしいやん。こいつ。派閥はコインガード。仲良くねんけんも疑わしいやん。チームに追加しとくか。
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
なんじゃこの街、なんか薄暗えな。とりあえず降りるか。どうも、王族の通りだぞ。
Greetings, Your Excellency.
閣下、どうも。
Hello, sir.
おう、お疲れ。ご苦労。あ ?R3 にしたやってください。あ、これついてくるん？仲間にしたら。
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
王子だ、バカだれ。首をはねるぞ。王子の顔も覚えてないのか、お前は。地域の地に直接アクセスできます。おお。あ、こうね。今これが俺？
ロイヤルナイトおるな。
それな。こいつロイヤルナイトやん。どうも。お疲れ、ちゃん。ご苦労。
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
ひれ伏せ。お、なんか追ってる。よくわからねえ。こんなもん虫じゃ。やべ。しゃがんでしまう。王子の広場。うわ、燃やしてんな、人。
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Have a nice day, sire.
地下。サヒン大使。
Your Excellency,
Lord de Sade. I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and
市の中心部で商売している。
be careful.
質問できる。
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the
話むずく
outset.
てぐさ。
Today, it is by no means an
話むずすぎマジで。
overstatement that the Bridge Alliance leads our world
全然頭に入ってこん。
in science and exploration.
何を喋ってるん？
We push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
もういいです。また質問しますね。
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
まっすぐ行きゃいいんか。あ、こうか。あ、どうも。
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
わお、お偉いさんっぽいな。アントニウス水気鏡。
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place.
もう30
We
分も
would
やってるん
consider
や
it a。tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in
もう
Sweden.
30分もやっ
You
てるん
do know
や。
that, but I'm sure
長
my
えな。
uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
やること多くね。聞いてみる？何を聞いてみる？ああ、いいです、猿。
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
それでは、
May the light guide you, Desade.
で、猿で。なかなか上がったんかもしれんけど。お、2回行けます？いや、行けんな。どうも、人か。象かと思ったわ。バースク船長に報告しますか。どうもどうも。
The merchant is there.
商人はあそこにいるよ。商人？どこ？こいつらじゃないよね。あ、ごめん。さっき言ってた悪徳の商人？あ、これ？
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal.
不正の匂いがする。それならも払った分は返してくれるのか。
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
ああ、なんじゃこれ。カリスマ金庫系で脅す。賄賂を提供する。彼を脅す。これ 50% 成功するってことこれ。やろうじゃないか、金庫系で脅す。
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord Desade,
nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Ooh.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new
やったぜ。
title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
勇気出してよかった。じゃあしゃがむな。お、なんか話せるぜ。誰だ君は。ムッシュドクルシオン。
上げれば成功率も上がるんかな。
いや、どうだかな。ステータス上げなあかんのかな。
I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
そんな簡単に出発できんのや。やること多くて。あ、このゾーンはこの派閥の支配下にあります。特定の場所に入ることはできません。派閥の衣装、胴体で警備員の目をごまかすことができます。ステルスで潜入することも可能ですが、警備員に見つかると攻撃され、その派閥であなたの評判にも傷がつきます。わお。とりあえず、あの人か。ジャンプとかねえのこれ。
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Some
children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
もう話むずすぎてもなんのこっちゃ。あ、キャビンボーイについてっつってるわ。彼に最後に会ったのはいつだ。
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking? Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
控えめに伝えどっちがいいやろうな。こいつ信用なるんけ？
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Norbs have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Now,
could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. It will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures.
But
I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city. It holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Oh. どうすりゃいいん？何をするんだ？こいつは何なんで出てるんやこれ。話しかけるどうなる？
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
とりあえず見つけてくれんか。
I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Be back soon, Captain.
オッケー。まあ、よくわからんし、とりあえずミッションだけ行くか。お、なんかある。川、三田市。
Greetings, Your Excellency.
どうも。お、なんだこれ、ポーション作れる。ハンマー。まあ、まだ必要ないか。酒場。
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an
お、
honor.
なんかあるぜ。金貨。いただき。で、猿では聡明で、狡猾な恋、説得、直感、賄賂、工作台からのアイテム作成と、いろいろな方法でゴールに達することができます。これらのエリアでレベルアップするには、スキルツリーポイントを使うか、ボーナスで得た装備を装着してください。敵があなたの方法を受け入れられない場合、戦闘になることもあります。怖ー。金貨。
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
どうすりゃいいんだ。
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been
で、
able
修
to
理でき
sort
な
it
か
out.
った。ま、なんも
In
しねえ。
that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you're asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse their cost. Or I keep what I know about your cousin to myself.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps, but a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an ocean.
Very well. I will see what I can scavenge in that case.
ちょっと待ってや。
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
もう金集めるやり方になってもたんけ。まず家具どこやったんやね。おめえの言ってた。あ、これ？
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
開けれるんや。わお。すべて取ろう。 やべやべ。ピッキングレベル、ピッキングレベルが足りません。お、なんだこの箱は。本か。
Locked.
鍵使おう。お宝箱。主人の鍵。お、ダボゲットしたやん。これで修理できる？もしかして。じゃ魔法は今ええよ。お邪魔します。あ、外？これ外に入れる、外に出れるってだけね。じゃあもう材料ゲットしたで修理するか。
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
うし。
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous
いい、
fellow
一緒に来てくれるんこいつ。
who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
一緒に行こうとか言ってなかったこいつ。
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
あれ。
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
セーレンってのはこの町の名前か。バツでダッシュなれんな。あ、おお、コンスタインティンや。
That
コンス
vulture
タン
of a
ティン。
tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
解放する。でって解放するの。ジャンプとかないよね。やべやべ。アホ撃つな。おめえも剣抜くんじゃねえ。おお。全部取っとこう。まあ堂々と行きますか。破壊。今は無理だ。開くこれ。入れない。どうすりゃいいんだ。敵が敵の近くでステスモードになっているとき、探知インジケーターが敵のあなたが発見されるとインジケーターがいっぱいになり、あんたが危険とみなされ戦闘が開始されます。マジか、敵区域とかそんなこと。あ、これでステルス状態ないか。まあ、こっちから行くしかねえか。お、危ねえ。凶悪犯のアーチと。鍵持ってる俺。あれ、あ、ないんや。どっちや？上？
I don't have the key.
これつけるか。独房の鍵ってことはやっぱ下か。 暴れんな。あ、ここ破壊できたのね。あれ、こっち開けれるね。よし。あれ、外出たげ。どこやおめ、クルツ。クルツじゃねえ。コンスタンティンどこ？行くとこあった？他に。上か？こっち行ったよね。
マップ。
マップ。ああ。ここね。
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
やば。
Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by our absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
コンスタンティンを選択し服を着せる。占い師衆入り。
If you only knew how these river scum treated. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us.
なんでもいい
We
け
can sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been a reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
これでもいいんか。行くぞおめえら。出発するまでが長すぎるぜ。あ、こっちから出たら適正なんけ。こっちから行くか。オッケー。力か。
So, Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
どうしよ
Be back soon, Captain.
う。行っていいん？なんか捕まえてないよね、なんか悪徳集団みたいな。
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilio. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilio. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
もう一回わからんもんな。いやでもなんかこれ刑務所にみたいなあるな。詐欺師を見つける。これ行ってみる？え、これ敵？ごめんなさい。いたたたた。ごめんなさい。あ、こいつらか。詐欺師。
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
てみるか。面を取るって意味がある。
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
試すように依頼する。追求を止める。副作用について尋ねてみるか。
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
試すように依頼する。
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
OK? やつの荷車はどこにあるんだんで。あ、この後ろってこと？あ、敵いるやん。うらうらうらうら。
Drink a potion. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
いざ。よし。あざっす。あざっす。お、宝箱。よし、これでなんか見つけたで飲ませればいいんか。
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us, to prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
詐欺師を見つけ出す。 どこです？何をすりゃいいんだ。
Have a nice day, sire. The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising us an antidote for years.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. The Malicor. The epidemic. Now that we have...
関係なさそうやな。
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
で、ここになってるやん。どうしたらいいんですか？上の階？いた。
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob, would have been furious in any case. But a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
交渉しますか、じゃあ。
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd. I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
聞こえる。コメントをスキップします。もう30分もやってるんや。カリスマ性上げれば成功率も上がるんかな。キャビンボーイって何？マップ。上。マップ。
ポーション作ればいいか、ここで。どうすればいいんだこれ。証人のとこ行くか、じゃあ。
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
俺まず金いくらある俺。63コイン。ほんで1個買ったら終わるやん。
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
ごめんなさい。時間ねえな。とりあえず保存すっか。ちょっと時間がないで、ちょっと今日はここまでにしときます。見てくれてありがとうね。また明日やります。じゃあお疲れ様です。